What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, and today I want to talk to you about 3 ways that focus can help you to grow your chiropractic practice. So in chiropractic, one of the challenges with it is that because we can help so many different things, so many different types of patients, that sometimes it's easy to get a little bit scattered in our messaging, in the way that we're marketing, the way that we're communicating, and it can lead to spreading yourself a little bit thin, feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and sometimes kind of spinning our wheels. A lot of people also kind of fall victim to the squirrel game, where it's like you go to a seminar or a conference and you talk to a sales rep, and all of a sudden the practice is going in a different direction. So I was on a podcast interview today with Dr. Noda, like Yoda. He says his name is spelled a little bit differently, and I was trying to get his pronunciation right. So it's Noda Hashimoto with TrackStat. And it was a great interview, and you should definitely make sure you tune in and check that out. But we were talking about focus and how important that was to the explosion of his practice. So he ended up scaling his practice up to, he said his best year was $4 million. And he's a young guy. Like, he looks, he's probably around my age. I know he's probably a little bit younger, but he looks like he's like 10 or 15 years younger than I am. And but he was really talking about how his morning ritual and focusing was what allowed him to really take his practice to the next level. So it got me thinking about focus and how it can help to grow a chiropractic practice. So first of all, the thing that I think is maybe the most important, and this is where what we talk about a lot in StoryBrand, is focus allows you to figure out who it is that you want to serve. So if you decide that you are, you're kind of going in a different direction than, anybody with a spine needs chiropractic, which is still true, but you want to try to find the people that you love to help, the situations or the conditions, or the types of patients that that give you energy when you see them, and they just they make practice easy. They make it light. So focus allows you to decide who it is that you're going to focus on, and able to serve those people at a higher level. When you try to be everything to everyone, your message starts to get drowned out, and you end up not really speaking to anyone. Especially if you're in a somewhat larger area, making sure that you're known for something can be really powerful. Even it doesn't have to be in a city like Chicago. It could just be in a city that's 150, 200,000 people. Really being known for something can just explode your practice. Not that you can't still take care of all of the other people that you normally would. You'll still get the referrals. You'll still have people just calling you just because you're a chiropractor. They might not even know what you're trying to focus on. But making sure that your messaging is around the things that you want to help is super important. Number 2 is that you focusing in on the things that you really care about and the things that you want to specialize in it really helps your team when things get more simple. Whenever you have a lot of moving parts, a lot of different programs and services and products, it can just become overwhelming, especially for like a front desk who's trying to field all these questions. It needs to be, an expert on every different type of supplement and all the different packages. And, whenever you make things more complicated, it makes it harder on your team. When you simplify things, when you focus, it allows them to really become experts in the things that they need to know about, and it gives them the confidence that they're giving people the right answer. They don't need to, sound kind of wishy-washy on things and then go running to you to get the answer. They can just, confidently say, "This is the answer. I know it's right." And then number three, if it allows them to be the expert up at the front, it also makes it easier for you to become the expert in the things that you are focusing on. When you say that, you really plant your flag on, these are the things that I want to be able to help with, even if it's a broader thing, like Dr. Hashimoto, he was saying that he was medically integrated for a while, and he said we were kind of doing everything. We were doing hair loss and hormone replacement and injections and stem cell. And he was like, once we realized that the thing we wanted to focus on was pain care or pain relief, that's when things really started to skyrocket, because we realized that most of our complaints were coming from things that were not pain related. And the large chunk of the income in the practice was coming from our pain relief services. So once they cut out all those other things, it allowed him to really focus in and become an expert. And he was saying that stem cell was really the thing that kind of launched him into that, $3-4 million range. So you deciding, I am going to go, I'm going to really become an expert on pediatrics. I'm going to really become an expert on athletes, auto accidents, whatever is the niche that you really want to be known for, that will allow you to focus your training, focus your attention, focus your mentors, so that you can get the help that you need to become an expert. When you're not really sure what you want to focus on, you tend to jump from one thing to the next. But once you pick that focus, it allows you to really go deep and become that expert that everybody is looking for. So I thought that was a really great reminder that focus can be such a magnifying glass for the practice, and really start to allow it to grow into whatever it is that you're hoping that it will become. So hopefully you find that helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.